Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Investment Pro. Today we are discussing an important catalyst for Lucid Motors, and that important catalyst is taking place on January 19th. If you are a Lucid stockholder, this date means a lot to you, and this is not so much discussed on social media, but it is worth paying attention to so that you and I are prepared and no surprises if the Lucid stock goes to the moon or start bleeding deep red. Anything can happen since no one has a crystal ball. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing to my channel by clicking the subscribe button and smash the like button for YouTube algorithm. I would really appreciate it. January 19th, 2022 will mark the end of the next lockup period for PIPE investors as per the SEC filing documents for Lucid, enabling early investors to offload Lucid stock shares. Lockup period means the period beginning on the closing date and the ending at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time on the date that is 180 days after the closing date. This means that early holders of Class A common stock were restricted from offloading shares until January 19, 2022. This is exactly 180 days after the deal initially closed, as outlined in the bylaw. These types of lockup periods are very common for companies that chose to go public via SPAC route, special purpose acquisition company. This might not be the good news for Lucid investors like you and me, since it could impact the stock price if early investors decided to offload their stocks. When the company's first lockup period ended in early September 2021, the Lucid stock fell by 11%. With that in mind, it was a quick to rebound as the company had several exciting catalysts approaching that helped drive the momentum back up. So this time we have catalyst that could rebound the stock if any sell-off takes place. In the past week, if you remember, the Citigroup analyst issued a $57 price target for Lucid stock with a buy rating. And the second catalyst, what we heard from Lucid, that they eye to expand into the European market. So these two are the main catalysts that we heard from Lucid and from market in the past week. On top of these two catalysts, we do have several other catalysts that might help Lucid stock to rebound if any sort of sell-off takes place on January 19th, 2022. As you know, Saudi PIF owns the 63% of the stake in Lucid, and some investors are concerned that Saudi PIF might decide to take the advantage of the relatively elevated prices, stock prices, which is currently at $45. They might come in on January 19th and start offloading onto retail. First, the investors should understand that Saudi PIF is a long-term investor. They are not here for a short term, right? They invested like a billion dollars in Lucid in 2018, which is now worth more than 42 billion, right? So why would they come in and reduce their stake in Lucid? And from this Twitter post, we can see Lucid Motors is in advanced talk with PIF fund to set up a factory in Saudi Arabia. The article also tells us that Kingdom continues to flaunt the Lucid Air EV on various forms and taking pride in the sizable stake in Saudi's PIF still maintains in Lucid Group, right? On top of this, Lucid setting up the having a setup in Saudi Arabia. We all know that Lucid aims to deliver at least 520 units before the end of 2021. So we do have some signs that there are signs that Lucid Group did manage to make significant progress on that, and they were able to deliver 520 units by the end of 2021. So the Twitter post from Lucid Tracker basically shows that it kind of indicating, and with the help of Beer's workshop, through their drone footages, they were able to kind of indicate that Lucid was able to deliver 520 units before the end of 2021. Of course, the exact numbers, nobody knows the exact number, and it's likely we will only know the exact numbers if they were able to deliver the 520 vehicles once Lucid Group announces its next quarterly earnings. We also have news where Lucid plans a second life for recycled EV batteries in energy storage. Energy storage meaning that Lucid plans to recover as many as of its fast charging batteries as possible and put them to use in stationary energy storage applications. And if this goes all by plan, batteries will be recovered at Lucid service centers or whenever customers come in and trade in their vehicles. These batteries then will undergo some testing and to certify them, and then they will be installed into the storage systems. And as per the Lucid CEO Peter Awelson, he said that if this all goes by plan, this business could overtake EV businesses as Lucid's major money maker. I think this is a great news for Lucid if they can pull this off. So guys, with all these catalysts and the news and articles, Lucid setting up the factory in Europe, and then they're gonna have a factory in Saudi Arabia by 2024, and then sooner or later they're gonna enter in Chinese market, so they're gonna be expanding globally, right? So January 19th might not be as bad as we think or one can think, right? As a Lucid investor, right, I own Lucid around 1800 shares, and I love to keep holding my shares. And I'm not a short-term investor in Lucid, I'm a long-term investor. I do see there's a potential. They are the real competitor to Tesla, right? And Tesla, and they have a backing like from PIF. They have a cash in hand, more than 4 billion cash in hand. They can put that cash to work, right, by opening a new stores, by opening a new factories all around the world, globally, and also in US. Let me know your thoughts. I'm not gonna sell my Lucid stock, and that's my personal opinion, not a financial advice, since I'm not a financial advisor. So do your own research and let me know by commenting on this video if you're gonna sell on January 19th, or if you keep holding. And to be honest, this might, if the sell-off happens, right, if a similar sell-off happens like back in September, there was a sell-off around 11%. If that happens, right, and who knows, this might be not a financial advice, but this might be another opportunity to buy the dip, right? So let me know your thoughts. I already bought, and I said I have 1800 shares, around 1800 shares, so I'm happy with my position right at this point. But if it drops significantly, right, because of X and Y Z reasons, I'll look to buy more, right? Hey guys, before you leave, consider subscribing to my channel by clicking the subscribe button and smash the like for the YouTube algorithm. I would really appreciate. Alright guys, thank you very much for your time, and thank you for watching. Take care, bye.